foreign, I've been ready for this. Since 5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. On the return, here comes Ameer Abdullah. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards right off the bat, but a first down. But Dalvin Cook's best game of 2019 came against these Packers. It was in Week 2 early in the season, but he had 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, though his Vikings actually wound up falling 21-16 at Lambeau. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He's got the connection to and this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
On first down, Garoppolo. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Here's Guy's man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Cooper Kupp there to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. because the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken. Down at the 27.
Deone Buchanan made the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua on the move to his left. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. That one a first down pickup of 8. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A pass complete here to Sanders. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
On play action, here's Tua. He can run for it, and he will. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in Week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start Week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards. Good for a Packer first down. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Caught the draw play. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 27.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Vikings 7, Packers nothing.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Tua now on first down. That's complete right around the 8. One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down.
Up second and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Here's Tua, rolling to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
For the extra point.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That
extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 43 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
14. Packers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made there by Eric Rowe.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now the throw here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
But that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Eddie Goldman with a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you give 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. The Packers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On 4th down, here's Green Bay's third-year punter, J.K. Scott. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. Oh, it's a wobbler here. As a 19-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't have a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you... But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll find Akins there, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He may try and run for this. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Now this is a feeling I can relate to all too well. Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage, took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback, and he used his legs to hot-foot it for a 1st down.
Blake Martinez, 2nd in the league in tackles last year, gets another there.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
He's got it with the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this 1st half. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Good. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Packers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Vikings going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. That'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is indeed good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. offense ready to get their next drive underway. Third quarter starts with a run by Mack. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Packer first down.
They'll run here with Mack. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they're spotted at the 49. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's the All-Pro Von Miller who came in to belt him behind the line.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On second down, it's Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. He can run for it, and the ball is out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Full right side into the hands of Akins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And at the 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And Marcus 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And he puts it through.
That's the score. Vikings 31. Packers 7.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. He completes this one to Mack. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Mack. This will be a Packers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes the thing will be.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
That's 3rd down. And
looking to pass. Tua steps away. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Von Miller able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Right at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Out to it into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. The 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
He's going to look deep for more. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They run. Cook. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 15-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to second from the 25. Tua sets up to pass it. Forced out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The Packers on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Packers.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for more. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
It's second down and 10.
Tua to throw again. Oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 39 yards there, a big one. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, first and goal. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Eddie Pinheiro lining up.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but Very little reason to use him at this point. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try and wind down some clock with Peterson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They run again on first down. Peterson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Peterson first down and more. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.